Hey, shalom, shalom. I'm knocking out Waha Bar Yasha'Allah with the Hebrew Israelites coming to you week in and week out through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shah to preach to so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, Haitians, Israelite foreigners. The Chamadam Kaya Malakwat Hashemayim Korab. Repent ye, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. First and foremost, before we get started, I'm going to say, Call like Mla, Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shah, Bahasham Chah Kodash. Hey, double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that taught us the truth and rule well. And much respect to you, brother, there pushing the truth with all righteousness. As he said, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
So pretty much we're going to go into the word Magog, which is Magawag, while the title of the lesson is Maya Magawag, which is who is Magog. All right. We're going to start with Genesis 9 and 27. But actually, let's get that. Let's get the definition.
Okay. It's the definition of Magog. It's Strong's H4031. It reads, the land of Gog, the second son of Japheth, grandson of Noah, progenitor of several tribes northward from Israel.
I'm going to get this real fast. This is actually, let's get the Genesis 9 and 27.
Yeah. This is Genesis chapter 9, verse 27. The Most High shall enlarge Japheth, and he shall dwell in the tents of Shem, and Canaan shall be his servant.
So it said, the Lord shall dwell with Shem because that's what he was dealing with. And that's the lineage that he dealt with at that time. You know, it went from Abraham, Isaac to Jacob. And around that lineage, you know, it went to Shem and also Ibar, but pretty much, you know, it went through Shem because that's what the Lord was dealing with. Then also it said kind of Ayin Canaan shall be his servant. That's because pretty much when we go back to Genesis talks about how pretty much it was Canaan, Ham pretty much seen Noah, uncovered. So his son was cursed going into Canaan. That's why Canaan goes into a servant. Then it also mentioned Japheth, and pretty much Japheth had a couple sons, and one of his sons was Magawag. All right, and that's pretty much where he comes from. But the lands that he was living in, that also denotes the area that he lived in. But I got a quick precept. This is First Chronicles chapter 1 and verse 1. It says, Adam, Sheth, Enosh, Kenan, Mahalil, Jared, Hanak, Methuselah, Lamech, Noah, Sham, Ham, Japheth, the sons of Japheth, which is Japheth, Bahalashwan Kodash. Why it says Gamar, which is Gomer, Magawag, and Madai, Yawan, and Tubal, and Meshach, and Tyrus, which again, those are the sons of Japheth. And when you actually, can we get the word for Japheth as well?
Okay.
Because it also gives us some clarification on who Magog is as well, you know. Because it's going back to Genesis 9:27, it says the Lord will enlarge Japheth, and that's pretty much where his name comes from. You know, when we go into the root word, I believe it's patah, which means to be open or expansion, you know, or to be wide, broad, you know.
So this is Japheth. It's Strong's H3315. It reads opened, expansion, and going to the Strong's definitions, it says expansion.
Mm-hmm.
There's a son of Noah, also his posterity.
Yeah, his posterity. So, the son of Noah, his posterity going into his 7 sons, you know, his lineage. So those that follow after him, they will be Yapataya, which is Japhites, you know. And pretty much it said, again, Patah goes into open. So when you look at the lands that Japheth had, you know, he had a large portion of Europe, damn near all Europe, going into Russia, you know, and more specifically, we're going into Magog. He pretty much lived in the area close to Cappadocia, which is modern day Turkey, but then on the border to where like right where Russia is, all the way into Russia. So that denotes the land of Russia. You know.
And you go into the Hebrew Chaldee lexicon, it talks about the etymology goes into widely extended. You know, so just
Mm-hmm.
as you mentioned, they covered a large expanse of land and territory.
Mm-hmm. Con, let's get we can go to that. Let's get Ezekiel chapter 38 and verse 2.
It's Ezekiel chapter 38 and verse 2.
And that's a major reason, a major reason as well, that a lot of you got some of these bugged out groups that say they try to compare Esau to the Japhite because pretty much they took over them lands, but
Right.
they don't have the mystery, so they can't, or they don't have the history, so they don't understand the mystery.
So Ezekiel 38 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesy against him.
Con, Salak. Let me get there. Are you running back?
Ezekiel chapter 38 and verse 2. Son of man, set thy face against Gog.
If I'm not mistaken, Gog, that goes into actual like title of a person. That's why it's called Magog, Makawag. Ma means from or of, so of Gog. The land of Gog. Can we go into that? I believe Magog says that the land of Gog.
Let's see. Let me pull it up.
Hey, Shalom Maki Yabashma Shabrakata.
Magog.
They got it listed in there.
I don't see it. It just says the mountainous region between Cappadocia and Media, the habitation of the descendants of Magog.
Okay.
Oh no, it does say the
Okay,
land of Gog. It does say
that. So the land of Gog is Magog, But pretty much, yeah, you can run that back.
Okay.
Ezekiel 38 and 2.
So Ezekiel chapter 38 and verse 2. Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesy against him.
Mm-hmm. Because right now, Russia is a world superpower, and they feel like they got next. You see, but it's a nation of Edomites. So the Lord is against Russia. When we actually go into that, if we went into Russia in the scriptures, where it says chief prince, the words you got right there is chief is going to be Salah. The words is right there is Ra'ash. Which is chief. It's visible, bro?
Okay, good.
Okay. And then we got prince. Which is Shar, like he Prince Power, Yasha Allah, but we got Russia, so it will be Ra'ash, and then we got Shar, which you can hear in the phonetic sound, Ra'ash Shar, and then it goes into, in the sound it goes into Russia, Ra'ash Shar, Russia, the chief prince, going into the land of Magog. Yep. I'm gonna run that back. So I'm reading it again. It says, this is Ezekiel chapter 38 and verse 2. It says, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesy against him. Now, again, Magog denotes the land between, it's like near Cappadocia, but that's on the border of like where Russia first starts. So the land of Magog is talking about Russia. But the name actually comes from a son of Japheth. All right, and again, going into his land, and it represents a lot of land in that land from Russia. That's a lot of land in Russia. going over to even to Europe, you know, over in Greece and you know, etc. You know, that was pretty much the point. Did you have anything else, bro?
That was it. Did you want to go into that the Chaldee Hebrew Chaldee lexicon or
For
for
for Chief
Magog?
Prince?
No, for Magog.
Oh no, it's all good. It's all good.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, that was it. Then.
Well, again, Marshana, which means to say again, the word of the day, Adabarsha Hayawam, was Magawag, Maya Magawag, or who is Magog. So I don't want to Zaza by Nayapal, Lord's will does a beautiful edification through the Spirit. While I don't want to Zah, Dam Yashawam Tawab. Hey, Lord's, we all have a good day. We can go ahead and close it out by saying, Carl Laim La, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham Cha, Kodash. Hey, double honor to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone that taught us the truth and rule well. And much respect to you, bros, out there pushing the truth with our righteousness. And sincerely, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.